Today we're taking apart this Echelon baby crib. Hopefully this video can help out. This Echelon crib is no longer in stock, but maybe some of these aspects can help you with your crib, taking it apart. I have another crib video if you want to check it out. It's an Eddie Bauer crib from Target, so you can take a look at it here. Otherwise, we can dive right in. For this crib, there will be 16 screws. They each are different in length. 4 are 1 inch, 4 are 2 inch, 4 are 2.5 inch, and 4 are 3 inch. Now, some of these screws, I'll show you quick tips on how to maintain them and keep them instead of putting them all in a bag and losing them. There are only 6 pieces to this crib, and therefore it should be pretty easy to take apart, so let's get started.
In order to put the crib together, we'll need just a couple of tools, and these are 2 Allen wrenches. I have 2 different styles. This one's a little bit easier for screwing in, and this one's more for stationary to hold, but they are 5/32. And then we also have several hexagon head screws. All of these are hexagon head, therefore the Allen wrenches will work. Now, if you'll notice, they're different sizes and lengths, and if you also notice that each one of them have a washer attached to it, a small washer. This is very important because every single one should have a washer no matter what size, a tightening washer. Now, each one of these will have a set of 4. I don't have them displayed here, but they are with the crib. But I just wanted to show you for the purposes of the lengths of them. So we'll have 4 1-inch screws with 4 3/4 inch bolt barrel nuts. Now, these bolt barrel nuts, I'll show you how they work. Basically, you can screw inside of them and they will just screw onto the end of it, and you'll see in the video where it'll pinch together. The 2-inch screws do not have bolt barrel nuts. They only need washers. The 2.5-inch screws have bolt barrel nuts, and the 3-inch screws have barrel nuts, but these are a unique one to where they have a Phillips head on one end, and they will insert into the wood, and then the screw will screw down into the hole right through the middle of it. This is a unique design in order to hold the crib together. Should be pretty simple. There's only 16 screws in all. Make sure you have 16 washers, and make sure you have 8 barrel nuts and only 4 barrel nut with the Phillips.
For this crib, you'll need 2 Allen wrenches. 5/32 is the diameter of the hexagon. 1 on one side of the screw, 1 on the other, and you'll be taking apart a screw and a bolt nut. First, we'll get started with the spring. Your mattress should have been on there. Taking the mattress out, now you're exposed to the spring. Now, there are 3 different levels of the crib where the screws are on the outside. You can see it on either side. It's 3 different levels where your box spring could be. That spring could be at any level. Mainly, you probably started off at the first whenever your baby was small, and then you went down as the baby got bigger and older. That's kind of typically how it is, so it doesn't matter where it was at. It's all up to you and the discretion of where your baby needed to sleep. But for the purpose of the video, it's on the bottom level, so I'll be taking it apart. Now, I'll put 1 screw on one side, and then there's actually a screw, a hexagon screw, so using an Allen wrench on the inside as well. One will be stationary, one will turn. You're doing lefty-loosey, so righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, and it'll be 2 parts coming off with a washer. So I pulled it off, and it has a barrel bolt and a screw and a washer. Now, keep these together. Keep the washer on there, and put the barrel nut back on for right now, and put it to the side. Do the same thing at the front, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Whenever you can get it with your fingers, that's probably better too. Now, this one you might want to leave in, so it's almost done, but it's still in. And that's because whenever it's out, this side of the spring will fall because there's nothing supporting it. So to make it easier on the other side, just keep that one in for a short bit. And then work on the back or the front, whichever you want. Does not matter. This is actually the hardest part of taking apart the crib, is getting this little box spring piece out, just because it's at weird angles. So just take your time, be patient with it, and just go slow and steady, you can get it. Yeah, you see the back part fell down. Now, I will make a big note. Whenever I put the crib together, which I have a video in case you want to see how to put it back together after you take it all apart, the bolt was on the outside of the crib. It went in the holes on the outside, and the screw went on the inside. That is the position that it needs to be because the screw is actually smaller to fit inside that little lever on the box spring. The bolt nut will not be able to fit through it. So it fits on the outside here, and the screw fits on the inside through that little lever on the box spring, and then ultimately into that bolt. Then you can take off the front, Okay, once you got that off, and finish the other piece. Probably should come out by hand. It's gonna be a little taut because the crib was sitting, or because it's resting only on that piece. All right, once it comes out, great. Careful, but this box piece, this spring piece, should be able to come straight up out of the crib. Now, if you'll notice, the way you pull it out, the springs clip into the frame here, and it's higher, it's elevated, and it's flush. And the bars probably are still pointing up, and on the back side, it's indented, and the springs, you don't see it clip to the frame. This part where the springs are on the top is pointing up, and this is where the sticker also states this side up. So whenever you stick it back, you'll have the springs exposed and the bed will go right on the top. Now, a quick tip, since you have the screw, bolt, and the washer, keep the washer on, and you'll want to put the screw on the inside because that's how it goes on the crib with the barrel nut on the outside. You can tighten it, not all the way, but good enough. You'll essentially put all four on there the same way, and it'll help remind you how to put the crib back together. Then you can lower the arms. All right, now you can move that out of the way. Again, that was the hardest part. Now, you want to start with the front. You want to take this front piece off. This piece only has 2.5-inch screws in it, and they have a washer, but they do not have a barrel nut on the end of it. So it's only a screw, and there's 4 of them. Again, there's 4 on each different size screws. Now, it's going to be on the side rail on the inside, and it's going to be at one top and one bottom. And so you should be able to unscrew it. There's nothing on the outside because you want it to look all nice and pretty on the outside. So it's just unscrew it, loosen it, and it should be able to come out with your finger. So that's just one, and one at the bottom. Now if you take the front off, the pieces will not collapse, it won't fold in because there is a support bar just behind the front piece. But this front piece can fall forward. So you need to be very aware of that, and it's heavy. So once you take the other side off, make sure you have a good grasp on it, no kids are around, and that you're staying safe. And it's heavy, and it can fall straight forward and fall pretty heavily. So just be aware. Remember, righty-tighty, and you're gonna lefty-loosey. So loose and left on this side. Should come out with your fingers. Now again, I'm bracing it because it will be free after I unscrew it from the frame. Make sure you have your washers. Sometimes they do get stuck in the wood. Okay, see, it's loose. Now it can just fall straight off. Everything else will stay stable. But grab it, move it out of the way into a safe position, and move your screws over. You just need to keep the washers on them. Okay, and if you'll notice, this is your support crossbar. It has 2 screws on the outside over here and 2 screws on the outside on that side. So I'll unscrew it. These are 3-inch screws, so they're very long. They're really easy to take out. You can unscrew it most of the way, make it easy for you. But in order to make it easy for this side, you can keep that one in a little bit longer. Now it can swing down because it's free. You just want to hold this side. It comes off. Make sure you have your washer. If you notice, these are barrel caps as well. They can stay in that piece of wood. All right, that piece is out. Now, quick tip again, put those long screws right back in with the washers. And if you're having an issue, these barrel caps have a Phillips head on top and they'll actually twist to line up with the screw. So there's a hole right in the middle of it. I don't know if you can see that, I'll show it to you later, but there's a hole right in the middle of it, and you want it to line up exactly with this hole going in so that it can screw right into that hole. And that's the way it stays. There you go. Then you can keep this board intact. And remember, whenever you take it off, these little inset screws will stay on the inside. So the nice clean side will be on the outside, facing the outside of the crib. Put that aside. All right, lastly, we have the 2 pieces on the end. You'll want to slide it off the wall a little bit and then still give yourself a support. Have both your Allen wrenches ready. And again, there's only 4 screws. 1 on top, 1 on bottom on either side. You'll need both Allen wrenches, 1 on one side, 1 on the other, in order to unscrew it. So just unscrew, loosen it, and you can loosen it with your fingers. Now there's a screw and a barrel bolt, and the barrel bolt I put on the inside of the side piece, and the screw I just put on the back. Now you might want to keep it together. You can take these 2 pieces apart, but when you do, this side is going to be free. Put the barrel bolt back on it. Make sure you have your washer. Put the barrel bolt back on the screw, and then pull the screws out. Now this piece is free, the side piece, so so be careful with it. That's still holding together. You can set this one aside. You get your washer, put the barrel nut on the screw, put these aside. Last side, all right, take it off. This is where you might need 2 people to hold both pieces, because once you loosen this, it's gonna be free to fall. Now, for me, I loosened it, got it perfect. Now I'm gonna scoot it up against the back wall. I don't have 2 people. Pull it out. Now both pieces are free. Make sure that stays stable. This part's free. Put your bolt back in. Now essentially you can put your bolts, your screws back in here. This would be helpful also. Now essentially if you wanted to, you could keep your screws here and screw it back in to the side pieces, top and bottom. But make sure you get it on the correct side, because on this side, that does not have a barrel nut. It only has a screw going in. But on the back, supporting the back wall, it does have a barrel nut and a screw with a washer. So you can do that with the 2.5-inch screws. Again, I put the barrel nut on the inside and the screw on the back. That's the way that you can keep them, as a quick tip. Guys, I appreciate it. This was the Echelon crib. Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope this helped you out, take apart the crib. I do have a video to put the crib back together, so take a look at that. And if you have any questions, just leave comments down below. Otherwise, be happy, have fun, and enjoy the season of life you're in. And thanks for watching The Dad Way. Have a good one. See you next time.